The biggest bottleneck of your small agency is just a few clicks away, but because a lot of you don't know how to do it, you're stopping it from becoming the money printing machine that it can be, and that is using VAs or chatters. They're actually VAs, virtual assistants, but you recruit them to become chatters, and you can also get them to do other things like social media and stuff like that. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you how to hire a chatter, and then you can just extrapolate this across other job positions as you wish. But in particularly, looking for a chatter requires a very specific setup, because you can't just flat out go saying on these websites that you're looking for an OnlyFans chatter. You'll get banned straight away. So I'll show you exactly how to do that. And if you stick around, I'll also show you another secret method to hire these VAs or chatters that I can guarantee you have never thought of, and anyone that you know has never thought of either. So if you stick around, I want to show you that as well. But first off, we'll get to hiring these people on onlinejobs.ph. Why PH? PH for Philippines, because you just can't beat Filipinos. I learned the hard way. You can hire all these different VAs from other countries, all good, but you'll start to notice a similar pattern, and that is a lot of them slack off. They find room in your SOPs, your standard operating procedures, and they will do the bare minimum. That's just in our nature. But Filipinos, they seem to be different. Their work ethic is just unrivaled. Now I understand that that is a massive generalization, but if you've been through as many VAs as we have, you'll notice that this is probably just safe to assume. So Filipinos are the way, hence the PH in onlinejobs.ph. The first thing you're going to do is go to onlinejobs.ph. You can go to onlinejobs.com and post listings to find people from other nationalities, but just trust me on this one. Filipinos are just the best. So onlinejobs.ph, you're going to create an account, and then you're going to proceed to create the following job listing. Now, you have to copy this carefully, because as I said earlier, if you do this any differently, the account will just get banned, because you can't give any hint to OnlyFans on it at all. They know what you're doing. You're not the first to try it, all right? So I'll show you how to do this. So first thing you're going to do for the job title is you're going to go experienced social media chatter, work from home, 30 hours a week. You're going to post that in the title. Type of employment, go part-time, and then job description, you're going to put the following. It's this long one here. It's so long, I couldn't fit it all on one little sticky note. So we're just going to copy the first half and put it in, and then we'll put the second half in there. Okay, now we'll continue to fill the rest out, and then I'll show you exactly what we put in the description, because it's been very carefully written to get around getting banned, all right? So the first thing, for the wage salary per month, you're going to say hourly USD to $5 an hour. Now, when you hire them, it's actually going to be $2, and then with some commission. That's all stated in this description, which we'll go over in a sec. But for the wage salary per month, hourly USD, $2 to $5 an hour. Now, for the next one, desired number of hours per week, you're going to say 30, as we stated in the title. Have your email, contact person, and then skills required. You're going to put the following. You're going to say English, yep, office admin, I think it's all under the same thing, and then customer service, boom, customer support, customer service. There we go. English, administrative management, and customer service. Those three, just, yeah, really make sure English is there. And then this bottom part is, because with online jobs, it's kind of like a freemium model. So you create a free account, but they make it so you can't read all of the applications. They have to kind of send them out. They just make it hard unless you pay for their paid subscription, their paid monthly subscription. So I would actually recommend doing that, because you pay for 1 month, you'll find your VA or VAs or however many you need, your chatters, and then that's it. And then you just cancel it. That's it. So you would want to do that. We'll speed it up. Otherwise, you're going to go through all this bullshit. So yeah, you're going to English, administrative management, customer service. All right, now for the description that I was talking about, because this has been carefully written. So job title, looking for an experienced... Oh, why do we have job title there? That's what I get for copying and pasting. Looking for an experienced O/F. So these websites are obviously detecting OnlyFans related language, and that includes OF consecutively. Just think, if you're an AI looking for OnlyFans related language, you're going to look for characters in succession. You're going to look for O and F next to each other. You're going to look for OnlyFans. You're going to look for OnlyFans spaced apart. You get the hyphen, everything. So you've got to throw it way off. So you're going to use the number O/F. Just completely break it up. Now, you'll be surprised. OnlyFans chatting in the Philippines is pretty much a whole industry in itself. So you can be super, super vague. In fact, you don't even have to write OF. If for some reason you do this job description that I'm describing and you put the number O and then F and it gets flagged or whatever, just remove it entirely and just say chatter. Because it's OnlyFans chatting is just an industry in the Philippines. Like, you'll be surprised how popular it is. So you could just put chatter and they know exactly what you're talking about. But anyway, so you're looking for an experienced OF chatter that is willing to learn and execute scripts that I give you. You need to be authentic and determined to make sales. Your responsibilities: be able to chat with fans as though you were the model, execute a script to every subscriber, be authentic and chat like the girl would, improvise fictional spicy scenarios. Note that that is a number 1. Now you might have to get even more creative actually, and then I don't know, just put a bloody E there. They know what you're talking about. So improve fictional spicy scenarios and build rapport with top spenders. Requirements needed: you need to be able to chat fluently in English, laptop computer with reliable internet, comfortable with spicy, there you go, just to make sure. Comfortable with spicy content and engaging in improvised fictional conversations. And then remember, the number O, F, chatting experience is a must. Plus, now that is optional because if you have developed some SOPs, by the way, the key to making a good chatter is the SOPs behind it. They're only as good as you train them. So you can either, if you want to start fresh, you can hire someone that has no experience. And then in that case, you'll just say OF chatting experience is a plus. Sorry, I was meant to remove that. Is a plus. Therefore, if they have experience, it's better, but you'll still take them if they don't. Or if you only want people with experience, then you'll just say must. So remember that number? I can't remember if I said it. Anyway, able to chat to work from 8 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. That's because I'm in Australia. Put whatever your time zone is. 6 days a week, more hours given to good workers. Why 6 days a week? Because depending where the model is or where you are generating traffic from, Sundays are just dead. Anyway, so payment. You receive $2 an hour plus 5% commission on all your sales and tips generated. Commission is uncapped, blah, blah, blah. You're just making it sound really, really good to make them want to work for you. Paid weekly every Monday. This doesn't matter. This is just what we did. And so you can just pay whenever. Working hours, 7 hours a day from Monday to Saturday, 8 to 3. Now remember, you're going to change this according to your hours because the hours you give them are going to have to match the hours where the subs will be most active on the model's account. And this is all dependent on time zones, where you're getting traffic from, etc. So you will change this as needed. And then 42 hours a week approx. You say 30, but it could be up to 42, even more, whatever. And then this bottom part is key also because a lot of VAs, this on any website, they just go through and like just bulk reply to all of them. They just send the same template without even reading it. They just see a title, they just fucking bulk reply, and they want the job, so they'll just copy paste send the same template. So you'll send this, and this will filter a lot of them out. This will make your job a lot easier. So send a message saying what the number O/F means to show that you've read above. Now you will notice that about 99% of them will respond not mentioning this, and therefore you have just saved yourself wasting time on 99% of the applicants. So you can thank me later, all right? Now the wage salary per month, we already went over this. So now that's it. Then you're going to submit for a review. And if anything gets flagged, change it up. But this should be good. The OF, as I said, worst case scenario, you could even just move the number OF and just say chatter. Believe me, they'll know what you're talking about anyway. The Filipinos will know what you're talking about anyway. All right, so that's that. Now for the secret method that I was talking about, Tinder. Use Tinder to recruit VAs. Now you'll be thinking, no way that will work. Do it. You'll be surprised. As I said, there's a whole industry over there, and yeah, it will work. All right. So for that, you're going to create the Tinder account, create a new profile, put up 3 professional photos, just to at least look like you own an agency. And then you're going to set to see everyone, maximum distance. Looking for all options, doesn't matter. Don't filter it out. Just say you're looking for everyone. Set it to maximum distance. Then you're going to purchase Tinder Gold. So then you can use the passport feature to set your location to the Philippines. Once you've done that, then you're going to add this to the about section. Oh, why don't we just put the about section at the start when we're creating the profile? No, don't. If you do it straight away, it's probably going to look sus ads. It's going to get flagged. Do that later. The more time you have between creating the accounts and adding this to the about section, the higher chance of it surviving, right? So add this to the about section. Looking to hire freelancers who want to earn a lot of money, big commission, bonus opportunities for hard workers, and then pointing right to find out more. And then once you have all these people just inundating you, you're going to get them to WhatsApp. Now, when you say this in the Tinder DMs, you're going to have to do the same thing that we're doing with the OnlyFans in the job description, that you're going to have to write WhatsApp in code. Because all of these apps, all these services, they don't want you taking one of their users over to another platform. None of them like it. So a lot of them filter out that language. So if they detect another platform in the DMs, you're going to get flagged or banned. So when you get them over to WhatsApp, you're going to write that in code as well. You know, WHAT5, just shit like that. All right. So that covers it all. So as usual, if you like the video, go smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.